Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everybody's having a good morning. Today, I'm officially starting my YouTube, aka YouTube series right here, right now. Day in the life as a clothing brand owner. But this is my first official YouTube video of showing y'all a day in the life as a clothing brand owner and catch y'all up on. And it's like, behind the scenes shit that's just been kind of squished out. So let me just kind of get up and explain the story. So here y'all go. We finna go ahead and start getting ready, doing our hair, washing our face and all that other stuff. But let me go ahead and introduce myself so y'all can kind of know who your boy is and who's newcomer to YouTube and who's the new fish in the sea looking at. My name is Amari. I'm 21 years old. I wanted to make YouTube videos just to like inspire others and just show y'all like my lifestyle. And people say I could do YouTube, so I was just like, fuck it. Let me just give it a little shot and just make a little content. But I made videos in the past and made content for since 2020. Started really taking content serious in 2021, 22. Even though my content was not taking off as much, I still had fun making content during COVID. I was just maybe I can make a good little thing out of this. So I made on my TikTok account trying different fashions until you find it and some more shit, and OOTDs, all different types of content strategies that try to make niggas famous. I did the light skin, I did the corny ass posting your skit stage. I put all different types of things that will make you go viral. I don't know, the content world is kind of cool, it's kind of wicked, it's kind of space where I can be more open and free. But you know what I'm saying, let me just give you some facts about me that could, that could, help y'all out. So, fact number one, I am the youngest out of two siblings. My sister and my brother, and I am the last child on my mom's side. My father's side, I am the middle child of 7 or 8 kids. 6, 7, 8 kids. I grew up with my mom most of my life. Being close to my mom's hip. Damn near every waking moment. I was literally, I ain't gonna lie, I was sleeping in my mom's room until I was 10 years old. So I actually had my own room at 12 years old. My own room at 12 years old, 7th grade year. That's when I officially had my own room. So my sister was gonna come back eventually or not. So I was just I'm just gonna keep the room how it is. So it was a cool little time. My room is elevated somewhat, from that. And yeah. Number 2 is I played basketball and I ran track in high school. I was one of them. I was somewhat one of them ones in track. I ain't gonna lie, if I would one of the ones in track, but if I would have kept going, if I would have started my 10th grade year, how I would they wanted me to, because my school was I went to school during the pre-COVID shit where everything was still opening up and stuff, and then having tryouts and stuff, and one of these teachers wanted me to run for him. So did a couple practices with him and ran with him. And I was fuck this shit. This is not for me. I'm tired. I can't do this. I was damn, track is kind of cool. I'm not gonna, do it, but I'll do it as eventually when I graduate or something. I don't know. So in my 12th grade year, and I was just I was one of the best 400 runners on our team. I was one of the only niggas that did the 400. The best niggas at the 400. I'm not gonna say you know what I'm saying? You can look me up, but somewhat. But I'm not gonna say I was that nigga. But I did my thing. I did my coins. I did my Bitcoin one when it was time. So fact number 3 is I don't really know my hidden talent. I know how to draw. I'm still trying to perfect certain things about my craftful art. I started to take it more seriously around 2025. I think that summer 2025. I started to take it more seriously on my birthday. After my birthday, I was I want to kind of try a new hobby and be more creative with my touches. I started to smoke around this time, yes. For the people that's been following me for a minute and that's been knowing me, that's been growing up around me, your boy does smoke, but I don't try to abuse it and just try to show it to you guys because I am a person of believing in, bettering our community. So I try things when you're old enough to really learn about it and when you have enough knowledge about what you're doing. So this goes to say to everybody, I do not promote smoking, but if you're old enough and you are, mature enough for the substances or whatever you do in your life, please, 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 do not blame that shit on me. That's all I would say. But Summer, I was just starting to get more creative with my art, with my clothing brand and stuff. So I was just like, all right, cool. Let me just draw, just to try to create more ideas for my clothing brand, just create more ideas around my room, and just different types of things that, how I feel in the moment or just whatever. Somewhat second nature to me. I have recently slowed down because like I ran out of canvases. And let me know if y'all want to see a little video of me just like drawing on it, painting a little whatever on it. So I'll give y'all that video. Another fact that I could give y'all, because like, okay, in case you all are wondering, I do not play football. I would just say that I never played football, I guess. I never grown to like football as much because just too much contact and too much like, I'm aggressive. I like to be more physically like, composedly aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a composed aggressor, but I'm not a pusher until you push me back. You feel me? I'm not more of like a composed fighter. But like when it's like to that point when you start to get me there, that's when I'll start getting pissed. But I feel like I was just more of a composed like aggressor, and then like I wasn't really too much like an aggressor. So people really wanted me to play like football, wrestle, run track. Everybody wanted me to do all those things, but I kindly declined those things and kept on with basketball. It's like another fact. I could do like my dog. I used to have a dog. His name was Caesar. Caesar was one of my bestest friends for the longest time. I had him since I was 5 years old, almost 2 decades. So 2010, 2020, and he's been with us for like that long of a time. And not seeing him no more in my house and seeing him around here no more, it's kind of fucked up, bro. But I lost him in like September 2025. I think about him, or I'll see something in the garage that was his, or I see something that remind me of him, and it would just kind of get me emotional. And I'll see his jacket. I remember just throwing away his little jacket, his little sweaters, the little thing we had on my boy, man. Like we took good care of him, and I know he has a spot in heaven, just looking over me, and just like laying on my bed like all the time. Like he would just be very comfortable. He'll hop on my bed, and it was just very cool just to spend my last moments with him, and it was just crazy. I'm not gonna make it a sad train, but I just miss my boy. But I'm a college dropout, so basically, I'm a college dropout. So basically, floss your teeth though. Be a good guy and get between the gums too, right? All the people out there that don't know how to floss, you wanna feel me? In and out. You feel me? It's not that hard. And then you got the water flosser. So you should not have no fucking plaques on your teeth. None on them teeth or none between your teeth. But like a few years ago, I was a freshman in college, and in a classical freshman, coming into it thinking this shit sweet, I kind of got hit with one of those, phones and all the other type of stuff, while in college. A lot with it financially and mentally, because like I was just so drained because I'm gonna have a lot of money. Them kind of like taking away my hope at the second year. So it was just like, what can I really do? So on my second year, I thought I was gonna be good, but then my second year it was just more mentally drained. My first semester, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just get a full-time job, get a 9-to-5, and go back to school. At some point given time when I'm ready. And I finally decided not to go back to school, to not go back to like a regular school. I want to like do something like a trade or something that can help me, get to where I need to be at, and actually, take my time and actually build a career for myself. Like that one thing for me, it was basketball, and it just kind of kept me like on the loop of just wanting more. It just probably took a gap year, trained myself, and got a job, whatever. Did prep school, but I didn't find all this information out until like I ended school shit. So I was like, it's whatever. Been 9-to-5 like a regular nigga. So yeah. In that time, I started working like a little 9-to-5, and I started to find my clothing brand idea more. It's called Flybro College Kid, aka FBCKUNIVERSITY. And all I may know, I have my own clothing brand. It's called Flybro College Kid, aka FBCKUNIVERSITY. I started that a year ago. I did like already come up with a name when I was in school. Like I never knew what name. So I always thought of Flybro College Kid because I was a college kid who literally just used different types of resources, not having enough money and having but still looking good and still looking expensive with the type of clothes I would have. And I just want to help other college people and other college kids to help them find their fashion, like while they're trying to budget money. So I was kind of that type of guy where I wanted to budget my money and look good. So I came up with Fly Bro College Kid in a way where fly as fuck, but be, you know what I'm saying, but be broke as fuck, but be, look, I don't know. You take the name how you want to take the name. But when I was in college, and you know, after that, I wanted to like really try to pursue it, but I wasn't really confident enough in it. My friend Devarian, shout out to my man Devarian. You know, like really mentored me and really like pushed me to start my clothing brand and to really, you know, start that shit. So I was with him. I was helping him model for his clothes. He was helping me meet new people. He was like bringing me to different areas and different things to, you know, understand the clothing business and how he can understand it better. And we were both just learning at that time, and we were both so like freshly new to the clothing line stuff. And when we're trying to, you know, other people trying to like, you know, give us advice, and we're just taking it all in, and it was a good experience at first. I kind of was just like running with it. So after that, I was just in my room, locked in my room, just making designs and just making different other designs for next year, fall, spring, summer. You know, so I was just coming up with different ideas to just help my brand and things that I will also wear because, you know, market better or did certain things better about my job. But it's all okay. We live and we learn, and you know, it's all good. So we are dropping again soon in July. Here are the jorts. So here's like the jorts, you know, how they look and everything and how they're gonna come out. So I did 2 samples, bro, and it was like really hard to find measurements that really got baggy jorts. So I'm sorry. I'm talking to y'all and I'm trying to, you know, get ready. So let me get a minute. I recently just put my 2 weeks in for my job at Sky Zone. A year and some change now. Cool little experience, you know. I would say like it really did help me like trying to be an example for the youth and just trying to be like, you know, a overall role model or a big brother, whatever they needed me to be or whatever was required of me at that little time, like for friends, managers, whatever. I did my due diligence and, you know, I conquered, overcame, you know what I'm saying, and I'm, you know what I'm saying, moving on to bigger and better things, and I just hope they do their thing, you know what I'm saying, with or without me there. You know, I remove myself from that situation and go somewhere else. And in due time, I did have done a couple interviews right now. I'm in the process of, you know, hearing back from one of the jobs right now. So I think it's good. Hope I hear back from one of these jobs. But, you know, if not, man, I just know that's God, you know, protecting me from, like, you know, the dangers or whatever was going to happen. You know, the good or the bad, you know, could have happened. But we always want to, you know, just think in a positive light and just say God was protecting me in that moment and I was helping him. So I just got done, you know, with the bathroom and shit like that. Now we finna go downstairs, make some food for the day. So what we're gonna be making is probably some eggs, bacon, and some pancakes. Yeah, hold on, wait. Hold on. Did mess up a little bit. I didn't let the I don't know. I messed up though. I messed up a little bit. Hold on. So your boy just ended up putting this shit under here. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, bro, I'm just kind of done, kind of baked, kind of cooked. Oatmeal's over there. My eggs and stuff is sitting over there. Just waiting for this stuff to be done out the oven. What I do is really just chill, wait till this stuff is done. While that is getting done, I'm finna go ahead and get a little fried. So see y'all niggas in a minute. This here is the meal. Got done cooking. I got hella oatmeal though. You know what I'm saying? I made hella oatmeal. I'm gonna wash it down with some water and probably just drink this later. I don't know. Let me just get a little more swig of it though, cause I didn't really get to try it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm finna go ahead and crunch on this meal and go ahead and wash the dishes. And I'm finna start writing my official script and waiting for my package to come because George was supposed to come today, but I don't know. I was looking at the location, but they was saying it's gonna be on a departure today, but it's in a whole different location. But let's hope it gets here today, but I don't know. Go ahead and write my official script, wash the dishes, go ahead and crunch this food down and catch up with it in a minute. All right, we back in the room now. We finna go ahead and Drink our drink. I was downstairs for like a little minute. I ain't even gonna lie. I was cleaning the dishes, editing a video, trying to post it on, just trying to get the sound and stuff right. I was trying to find how to finesse the sound on my like page for so long, but I got it on my Instagram page. So, but finna go outside, read my word for a while, drink my stuff. But I'm gonna get my Bible, go outside for a little minute and read the word. Been reading Romans and Ecclesiastes for some time, but I've really been reading Romans a little bit here and there too. So finna take my juice outside and also finna put on some like stuff for outside. Pair of socks. I do need a pair of socks. Short pair of socks. It doesn't really matter. And that we just gonna chill, read our Bible, and drink our juice, go outside. So I'm gonna catch y'all boys out there. For a while now, I've been trying to focus on building my faith stronger with God because, in the past few years, I haven't really been in my word too much and haven't really been praying to God too much. So I just want to try to build that bond back up with him and just try to understand him more and just, understand what season I'm going through and just to understand, everything is life and just put all my trust into him. So I've just been trying to do that for the past couple of days and just trying to understand and, read more of his word and just try to, live more of a good life like him. And, yeah. I see y'all boys inside. For the rest of the video, I'm just going to be doing a voiceover and talking to you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoy the little talks and shit like that. But your boy just started to paint, I didn't work on my script at all. I just painted, just did some sketches a little bit, but I did not finish that motherfucker. And it's so crazy because the video was just so, distracting, and I was just like not in that mode right now. And plus, like, it was just marks kept getting on my papers, so I was like, fuck this shit. So I just kind of kept getting irritated. But I am still trying to get more used to this hobby, bro, and I'm still trying to, learn how to draw be a real talented ass artist one day. But the time will come at some point eventually. You know what I'm saying? I just can't always keep giving up on shit like that. But me just watching TV. But I'm finna go to the gym right now. So yeah. So I picked up my ball and just went to my little local gym and just did a little couple dribble moves right then and there, and just was just really just working on some shit that I was just like, off the dribble moves and finishing at the rim and just working on my shot, just trying to get it better, a little more, more poise and shit like that. But I can still get up there a little bit once in a while. You feel me? Your boy still got the legs. You feel me? And 1, 2, and then I did some MJ shit right here. Like, y'all can't tell me that shit was not tough. Like, that was tough skins. Like, that was tough Toulouse skins, nigga. Like, what we talk? But, I was just really just working on some shit in and out the gym, just trying to, like, get better, perfect my handles a little more, and just be more better off the dribble, create more separation. Ooh, my God. And then that float game is getting better too. Day 2 of, being a clothing brand owner. So I did finally get my packages today. Yes, my jorts finally fucking came. It was in fucking Cincinnati, and they made me pay $25 more just to get it to my damn crib, or they was gonna send it back. Count your fucking days delivery, because what the fuck was it a fucking tax tariff on buying clothes? But anyway, man, I still got my jorts. I'm still in love with the jorts, man. As y'all can see, me just flipping around, like these yellow ones, the Scholar Award, man. Oh my God, they remind me of the Kill Bill so much, and like that's the colorway I wanted. That's what I wanted. But these came out fire. But the black ones, oh my God, like the snake skin, then the yellow like embroidery. It made the shorts pop hella, and I'm already knowing everybody's going to be going for the black pair because everybody likes to wear fucking black. But here's my Mom Duke's reaction to the jorts. These Mom Dukes. What you think of the jorts, Mom Dukes?
Yeah, I like them.
The black ones,
they're
right?
Fly. Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get the black ones? 1 through 10.
10.
10. 10 out of 10 for Mom Dukes. Black pair. What about the green pair? Got the green pair right here.
10 out of 10. 10. Money green.
Money green. 10 out of 10. Yellows.
Bumblebee.
Bumblebees.
That's the bumblebees. Fly.
You saw some of the bumblebees. What you think of the bumblebees?
Mm-hmm.
These are Kill Bill. These talking about some bumblebees.
I call them the bumblebees.
But what you think?
10 out of 10. 10.
Hey man, you heard it from her first, man. So.
What's up, everybody? It's Editing Mari here. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I've been editing literally since Wednesday to now Sunday. So I've been editing literally like since I got off work. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your boy YouTube channel. This is my first ever video. I will be doing a Q&A soon, asking me different types of questions on how to help your clothing brand or how to, get to know me better and get to know the brand more and get to know me better if you want. So subscribe to your boy for more. Turn on the post notifications if you can, if you won't. You know what I'm saying? More videos coming soon. Other series are going to be dropping. So be on the lookout for those and see y'all soon.